you actually might have two quarterbacks that are backups that actually might be more valuable than any quarterback in this upcoming draft. Joe Milton, JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy, there's been rumors going on about him being potentially traded. I don't know how realistic that is. The world is the Vikings, man. They got a potential franchise quarterback sitting on the bench, and then you have a guy who is playing like a franchise quarterback. So you got options. Teams can go out and trade for him, and as well Joe Milton. And I know a lot of people are saying he played against backups and this, that, and the third, but again, he's a rookie and he played very well against NFL talent. And these are not people who are trying to get a roster spot. These are people who made the roster. These are players who made the roster. These are not guys who are competing in preseason and are potentially about to get cut. He went out there, played extremely well, extremely efficient, borderline dominated. Seeing how well he played, man, I think it makes this upcoming draft very interesting. A team could bet on him. Team could very much bet on him. Again, they can very much bet on JJ McCarthy. We'll see how this plays out. You guys are going to see my reaction to that game against the Bills and pretty much my thoughts on how well he played. Joe Milton was QB today. Why was that? I'm happy to see Joe playing, but kind of interesting. May was hurt. Okay, cool. And Brissett.
Penalties. They just haven't found a way to close.
Okay, good job climbing up in the pocket. He had a pretty good preseason. I would love to see him in a different. It's nice. I would love to see him in a different situation, man. In a situation where he's behind like a Matthew Stafford or behind Aaron Rodgers, you know, where he could potentially get an opportunity within the next couple years. But hey, you know, he could be in a situation like Sam Darnold, you know, find your team, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, you know, find your team a little later in your career. Good keep. Ooh, good execution. All right. That's tough. Milton plays like Cam. I can see the similarities a little bit. I think Hooker will be good on another team. I gotta see more of Hendon, man. I liked him in college. Feel good about him. Just
hopefully he's just like Josh Allen.
Oh, good job, man.
115th consecutive start.
Ooh, okay.
Booty wide open.
Great play, dog. Hey, somebody might trade for him. I never know. Might trade for him in the offseason. This guy's just sitting on the bench. Beautiful play. He got some nice power too. First round would be crazy.
Amazing to watch that young man put it.
He's looking good, man. Looking efficient. Very comfortable in the pocket. Mario in motion. Play fake.
But he's done a nice job back.
Rookie starting. They got JD, Caleb, Bo, Mike, and Drake May. And what Joe's showing right now, he's looking like, and again, he playing his backups, but he looking real polished. I think on another team, you know, he could look like he could be pretty nice. Looking very comfortable in the, oh my gosh. Looking very comfortable in the pocket. I know it's just highlights, but I haven't seen any terrible passes yet. Ooh, gets the form.
Weapon, boy, it looks.
Wilson got an AR comparison.
It's not a trick question.
I like the Cam better than the AR.
I'm told.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that's crazy.
Guy playing loose, playing free. Everything you want to see from a guy who's been running your scout team all season. Distance
I like
and the
Cam or Josh Allen. Him and AR got similar size, but AR is more athletic than him. He looks like a better passer than AR.
Most important, and you know that's something that he's going to have. Buffalo Bills.
21 for 24, 220 yards.
They ended up getting the second overall pick. Carolina, of course, took Bryce Young.
Nope, he is not. Has he? I don't think he's gotten sacked yet.
I guess the rest is history. Milton running for his life. All kinds of.
Oh my gosh.
Milton fires to the end zone.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Somebody got to trade for this guy. What the heck?
Laser.
Oh, that sucks.
He had just tremendous touch and accuracy, and you know recently it's been
wow.
the giveaways.
Yeah, I want to see him somewhere else, dog. I'm not gonna lie. GG's. Joe Milton, man, had a good preseason. I joked about it, but you know it's a little seriousness to it. I was like, man, you know, I wonder if it could be a quarterback controversy there. And you know, I understand he played against backups right now, but he looks good. So I definitely would love to see him go somewhere else and see him play some football, because I like that dual threat, big arm, power back quarterback, prototype, that Cam Newton, that Cam Newton prototype. I love to see it, bro. So hopefully somebody takes a chance on him. I don't know how deep this quarterback class is, but if they're not deep, then it's still JJ McCarthy still out there. Because if the Vikings keep Sam Darnold, I mean, if they pay Sam, then that's crazy. I mean, if you're a team and you're not all in on the quarterbacks in this upcoming class, you got options. Instead of spending the first round or even the second round, you could probably go out there, send a fourth to the Pats for Joe Milton, or a third to the Vikes for McCarthy. But it would be crazy. His videos start doing pretty good, or the short start doing pretty good. I'm not attacking it like it's just the best short in the world, or it's my best short is, but it's definitely interesting how much traction it's gotten a day later. So just to, I guess give y'all my thoughts and respond to some of y'all comments. We got from Beanie, I hope Milton can do this consistently. His pocket game looks way better. Giants might want to throw a little money that way. You don't even have to pay him. He's under contract. He's on a rookie contract. He got drafted, so there's no money to throw. They just gotta make a trade. Unfortunately, he's not a free agent for another 3 seasons. It's crazy because what do you do if you're the Patriots here? And then they fired Gerard Mayo, so it's like whoever comes in, it could be a quarterback battle. They could handle it like that. It could be, I didn't draft Drake May. I wasn't the head coach who drafted Drake May, so I like Joe Milton. So we're going to see what we have here. You never know. And Drake played okay this season, but physically, I'm not gonna lie. I think Drake is faster than Joe, but Joe looks a little more agile and stronger. His arm looks better too, but just my opinion. Tennessee, Miami, Seattle, Vegas all need to look into dude. One hurt. Milton looking like Virginia Tech Vic. That's crazy, but hey, he looking pretty mobile. A guy with his arm needs a guy like Cheetah running as fast down the field as he can, and he just launches it, touchdown or defensive interference every time. That's definitely what you need. Quarterbacks like Josh Allen, quarterbacks like Justin Herbert, quarterbacks like Mahomes, their best complement is a really good deep threat. Jared Goff, he can sling it too. He's not. I don't know if he's just looked at as like a great deep ball passer, but he can sling it. Mayo, yo Joe, you're balling. We good, bro. Milton, sorry coach, I just got your walking papers. I wonder what teams. It looks like this year teams have not been intentionally trying to tank. I could be wrong, but it's been a lot of teams in the past couple of weeks blowing their top 3 pick, number 1 overall pick opportunities. It's kind of wild, but I mean, at least you got to see what you got with Milton, man. Is what it is. They should have benched him. Bro, out here winning games like you a backup, know your role. They had a good backup. They didn't know how good he was apparently on that first pick. I don't know what they dropped to again. I got to check out the draft order, but would have been nice. They would have been a shoe-in for Travis Hunter for sure. Looks better than May. Low key. Just an opinion. Keep playing backups, chill. May wouldn't have looked that good against, even if the third stringers play. Let's be real. No, I mean, if we're being genuinely honest, there's things that he did in this game that May hasn't done this year. Again, May, good rookie, a lot of potential. They're 2 different play styles. So whether May played against backups or Milton played against starters, they have different play styles. So we're going to see Milton. He seems like just a flashier player. Like he's going to make splash plays. Just is what it is. Bro's got a cannon. Yeah, he got good throw power for sure. Titans need to trade for him to get Sorry. Titans need to trade for him, get Travis Hunter on first pick in the draft. That's not a bad move. That's not a bad move. Kind of what I suggested earlier. The owner knew what he was doing, to be honest. You want the white boy or the black guy, decent. But when it comes to this business, who gonna put butts in the seats? Oh, he's insinuating that it's a race thing. I mean, I think they drafted Drake May to be their starter, and Drake didn't play terrible in preseason, and he didn't play terrible in the regular season for him to get benched. That's just what it is. They knew what they drafted him for, so you know that would have been. But again, I said that in the preseason. That would have been crazy if it would have played out like that. But I think they just, we knew what we saw in Drake, so we're just gonna let that ride. If he shows us anything different, at least we know we got a good backup, or potentially good backup. After reading these comments, I realized how dumb NFL fans are. All these people saying he's good, he should play for our team, blah blah blah. He better than May. This isn't even the competition level of a preseason game. This is better competition level than a preseason game. In a preseason game, those guys literally are trying to get on the roster. This is the final 53. These are just backups. That's it. So know what you're watching. The Bills don't care. And then actually I saw some, if I'm not mistaken, I saw some starters out there. But it is what it is. So know what you're watching. The Bills don't care if they win this game or not. As a matter of fact, I would say they wanted New England to win, so New England doesn't get the first pick. That's actually smart. So therefore, it's genius to make this probably third string, fourth string quarterback look like he's good when he's no good at all. Proper competition levels. The Bills starting secondary were out there. I'm not gonna lie, I could have sworn I seen some of the starters out there. You can't say that NFL fans are dumb when you're not acknowledging that. I'd be more on board if you said that is just one game. We've seen plenty of quarterbacks come in and play one great game. That is also definitely more competition than a preseason game. Yeah. Mr. Donovan Kirby, you're correct there. Whether there's some controversy in New England wanting and the Bills wanting New England to win, that's some very interesting speculation. But now I think if you watched Joe Milton in preseason, he looked good in preseason. So I think I don't think this is just a coincidence that he just looked good. It was looking a little Lamari. Better see someone trade for him. Miami needed to get him bad. That wasn't his debut. He played every drive but the first one, so even if it on paper as a start, it practically is his debut. It was his first official NFL start, so yes, this is his debut. Booty wide open. Okay. Well, again, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Not only about him, about JJ McCarthy as well. Again, I wanted to talk about Joe Milton. I thought Joe Milton played really well. He sparked something new into the fold in week 18. Again, this is another potential starting quarterback being on somebody's roster was not a thought until now. So y'all let me know your thoughts again about him and JJ McCarthy. But hit the like button. Appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe. Stay tuned. Stay blessed.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Ain't no need to play games. I'm cool with zeros on the stat sheet. I don't care if you knew Patrick Mahomes. Them lies you telling won't get past me. If it's meant to be, I'm not gonna ask for a second chance. I'm only gonna ask you once after that, then it's out my hands. I'm not gonna question, just accept it, part of God's plan.